Good evening. It's the Smoky 60th Tighten Up Tuesday. Chris Stedman live in St. Louis. Got a special co-host tonight. That's MM dancing also in St. Louis. And guess who? That's Grace. She voted. That's Key. She voted. The star of the show, 60 episodes deep. Tighten Up Tuesday, the funniest DIY show your parents warned you about. It's B-Phlat live in Philadelphia, 60th episode. Thank you to all the Bill Picassos. Look at the dance. B repping my classic sports jacket look tonight. It's going to be a big night. Get your drinks, get your smokes. Let's go, everybody. Cheers.
Ow. Ow. Oh.
And that'll do it.
Ow.
The music's restarting. That's when you know it's a good start. Look at that. Key and Grace.
Oh, rewind, bring it back.
Here she goes again.
Oh, that was a rewind.
Mark didn't get ready. Mark stayed ready.
Bring it back one time, then a rewind. Oh.
Okay, happy 60th, everybody. We've got the live chat popping off.
Rewind. Come down, selector.
The live chat is already up and kicking. B, you've got a co-host tonight. That's MM. I'm going to let you two hang out. I don't know if you want all three of us up. B, you're calling the shots. It's your show. It's time to party.
Yes, but can you just at least hang out with me and Mark? Fan feature favorite tonight. I picked Mark. Hand-picked. Oh, look at you, Chris. Got your drink.
I'm ready. Appropriately, I grabbed a white lager, B.
I don't know what Mark got in that mug, but it better be like an Irish coffee.
Oh,
something
it's like a hot toddy. A little hot toddy. Mm-hmm. Extra toddy. Extra toddy.
Before I shout you out, you know I always got to show love to Daphne. Chris jumped off the screen and shit. I guess
Grace had enough.
Oh, damn.
Grace got a contact high. So she was getting a contact high and had to get off. Honey, I'm in my smoky gray, smoking, huh?
And you are in St. Louis. You're not that far from the studio, so maybe the smoke
is
circulating in the clouds. And Chris, if you do a little, you might get a contact high.
Yep, I thought so. MM's within miles of Grand Center. I can tell. B, it's time to party. It's the 60th episode. You've been doing this on the Two Funny Mamas channel for 60 episodes. This is exciting. I know you've got a big show planned tonight. People, leave your comments in the live chat. Let us know you're having a good time. Share it with a friend. Go share it on your Facebook pages, Twitter, Instagram, all that. We promise we've got some big guests coming up soon. But tonight it's all about you, B. Your 60th episode. You look great, and it's time to party.
Thank you. It is time to party. And with that being said, I want to give a shout out to first all my Picassos, all the fans that watch the show that keep it pushing. Y'all know this is the little engine that could. So I'm toasting up to start off the show to all the Picassos. Toast up. Keep the show pushing.
Salud.
All my smokers who stay smokers and hang with me for like an hour and a half and can stay smokers long enough to watch this show. I really fucks with everybody that does that because I don't know if I have the patience to watch a podcast for an hour and a half. So I love all my fans that stay from the beginning to the end. Thank you so much. So you get to, hang here with us tonight.
Thank you.
Mark, how you fanning? You supposed to have your flash rag.
Because I got your flat. Well, you know what? I've given them the ones that I bought from you. I gave them away, so I literally have one left.
One left.
And it's on the table. It's adorable because I've got
it on the table.
In honor of your 60th, I've got 6 different apparatuses, 6 different strands of weed, and I'm gonna smoke all 6 of them. I'm gonna take 60 puffs, baby. 60. I'm gonna take 10 puffs from each apparatus. Hello.
And when you get to the 5th apparatus, make sure you blow it on the screen so I can go like this. Oh yes.
So this is the first one. This is the first one, just the regular joint. Okay. That's the first apparatus. I've got 10 puffs from this.
In the name.
10 puffs. That's multiplication, y'all. 10 puffs from each. So yeah, 60.
Keep me posted on number 5. one I'm gonna intake.
I'm curious if you have six apparatus, is it then an apparati?
It's apparati. Ooh, look at you. Did you go to public school in St. Louis? Was that public school or private school?
Why wouldn't it be apparati if it's after 2?
No. It's a rule. That's a rule. You learned that in Farmington, Missouri.
Like platypus and platypi.
Yeah, platypi.
Platypus.
Of course, yeah.
It ain't platypuses.
And I guess you learned from being in the country.
A group of deer is a die.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw. Hello. Earth to Philadelphia.
Earth to party on Tighten Up Tuesday.
I can tell. There may, if you're watching along at home and you see this,
right?
That means MM and that means MM and B are in their own world, and I'll be jumping off the screen.
Chris,
this is gonna be wild.
Like, how is it a DIY podcast? They smoking and they drinking, and the producer got a beer, and Mark is fanning in that hot ass
girl, because
sweater.
I'm wearing sable. I got on sable for you. This is gray sable. I got on sable. I don't know. Look, it ain't even. Look, it's supposed to be cold.
He hot ass looking at him. Because it's hot looking at that sweater, but it's a nice ass sweater.
It's sable, but and the hat is suede, so I'm dripping. But you know what? I'm dripping for you, baby. Dripping for the 60.
You dripping in finesse. You dripping in finesse, Mark. You can do that.
As we drip, let's drip into the live chat. We'll get this reset. B, you've got some thank yous to put out there. Let's say hi to some people real quick.
And I got some dances to do, of course.
Of course you do. Antonia's laughing. Quincy says happy 60th. Thank you.
Thank you.
Quincy.
Hey, Mayor.
That's right. Miss 007, party in the house. Hey, B-Flat, Chris, MM. Jamie's in the house. Loves the church fan from MM. Celine Carryall says congratulations on 60. Mafia Man says Chris is like, what am I doing here? That's fair. Miguel's in the house.
The background today.
What's that?
You look like you want to be in the background today.
Maybe. We'll see. Maybe 2 or 3 of these. I might start getting all loose.
Oh, don't get loose on them.
I'm forever, B, even on the 60th episode, forever the straight man. And I'm here for you for that. There's got to be one pillar so you all can get wacky. So let's.
That is true. I've never been the straight man. I'm telling you, just can't. I'm the silly.
You the designated driver of the show.
Well,
thank you. I'm gonna need a driver. I'm gonna need a driver. In fact, hang on. The crazy thing is, I'm in my own house, and I still may need a driver to my bedroom. Lord have mercy, because I'm about to get towed down.
Thank God for Alicia.
B, let's get your thank yous in. What do we need to do to get this thing started right?
Well, first, I always got to shout out Daphne and Lauren. I love the two ladies.
Love Daphne. Love Lauren.
Hey, Lauren.
And of course, I got to give a shout out to Candace Perry, who sent me the keychain email. I got it, Candace. I read her email today, and I didn't get a chance to respond. I was just kind of going through reading because I have a lot to go through and respond to. As you know, I'm just now getting back. We had the memorial service for Dennis's brother on Friday, so I'm just finalizing some stuff and getting back, and I'm back. And I checked my P.O. box, and look what I got. Look at that. I need that in my life.
Love that keychain.
That looks like that's a keychain for a weed tank.
And this could be a weapon.
That's what I'm saying.
When I have to go across the street to the corner store and get my blunts, I might have to Blat on somebody. Blat. So thank you, Candace. Thank you so much. She was our feature last week. Yeah.
Absolutely. Quick shout out to Phyllis, Irina, Ms. Michelle, too. Yvette,
Irina,
Missy Shoe.
Gotta give a shout out to the I don't even know what to call it. I just call it Brenda versus Miguel versus Phyllis versus Verna. Verna in on it now in terms of who cash apps me before. They always like, I gotta try to beat Miguel. So shout out to Verna and Phyllis who cash apped on Saturday. So now that Miguel knows that they cashing app on Saturday, he probably gonna start cash apping on Friday. So they can't beat him. Everybody's like, oh, we trying to beat Miguel before Tuesday. So shout out to those four. It is hilarious what's going on between them. Shout out to Michael who wants me to do the funky chicken. And Eric, I gotta always do the Jane, always gotta do the Jane Tubman for Eric.
Shout out to Eric.
Yes. And just so my day oneers know, the beef and brief and bake.
I like the beef and bake.
Beef and break. Beef and break.
That's right. If
Beef
you got
and
beef,
break.
you come break
Next
it.
Wednesday, the 16th, I'm sending out the Chris is going to create the link. I'm going to send out an updated reminder with the date on it that we are doing it at 7 p.m. Central Time next Wednesday. We're making up for the missed brief and bake. So, and then I'll set the next one for my day 3 group 3 day oneers. Yeah. So
beautiful.
there you go. I'm a little tipsy already because I've been drinking my bull juice. Before we started.
You are not alone. I am here with you.
For you.
We tipsy together, baby. Happy 60th. Oh, hang on.
World. Did we say the wrong word? It's for you, or
I think really I think tonight's a night of remixes, and I think let MM do his thing. He's co-hosting.
So if you were listening,
not a drop of vodka spilled.
Oh, here you go with that. When the music starts, when I do my Cash App dance, Mark, make sure you get up and put the drink on top.
Well, of
and
course.
hit him with it. Hit him with it. Before I
look how nice you two look. Look how nice you two look.
You see these earrings, huh? Look, just for you. Normally, look. I'm gonna tell y'all a secret. This is what I normally do. Normally, I'll paint in the gray hairs with the mascara brush. But this time, I'm letting the grays out for you because I'm smoky gray. See, look. Just for you. I don't do this for anybody. Look at them grays. Just for you, baby. Huh? I'm matching.
Now
I said I'm gonna let the grays come through.
I'm not alone in the grays. I'm not alone in the drinking, and I'm not alone in the smoking. So thank you, Mark. And I wish I should have put my gray jacket on, and we would be doing it.
You think Steve Harvey, the only one that can do it?
Oh boy.
You better send me one dance.
Come on, Steve. Challenge, Steve.
Look, for the 70th, I'll wear a plum. I'll wear a plum suit.
Hey, no.
Jacket.
Hey, no, a plum suit with banana yellow pants, baby.
Now we're talking. MM, that's a throwback. Shout out to MM.
You mean the 80th?
Okay.
Episode. There you go.
Knowing you, there will be a very special 60-second-and-a-half episode. So I'm looking forward.
Every episode is special. I'm ready. As long as people are watching and enjoying this podcast, I'm loving everything that I'm getting. I have a lot of emails to review, read, and a lot of stuff that people have sent me. And I'm just loving how people are just staying with me as I'm going through my period of grieving and just trying to get back to work. But I appreciate everybody just being patient. So thank you for that. And with that being said, because I do love my fans so much, because I know I left my glue gun at Taina's house. I cannot find it. I ordered 2 new glue guns, and guess why? Because I'm giving away, I told Mark this, we came up with some a project. I'm giving away a brand new glue gun, and it's dope, Chris, because it has a little flip pad here so it can prevent the drips from getting on your stuff, and it's cordless. You can lift it off the base and work
if
with
you
it.
Gotta go up on top of the roof and glue some doggone ornaments up there, you can do it. No cords. No cords.
You can only be there 3 minutes, so you got to get your ass up there quick and get back down.
You scamper up and scamper back down. It's a lot of scampering.
Once the holidays are over, clear up that glue, so whenever you get storm damage, you don't want your insurance adjuster seeing that glue up there.
See, this is perfect because holidays are coming up and people are going to want to start making projects and giving things to people. So I got a pack of glue sticks and this. So what Mark and I came up with, because you know I love my fans, is if you have like a project, you got a picture.
I thought you were a little quiet on the communications in the last few days, and it's because you were meeting with Mark, and that makes me so happy. I like when the itch.
On my project, you know, I'm working on Barbados.
No, I like when the itch gets scratched because I know I see everything. I see everything, and I think I'm just a crazy person who just pays too much attention to things. I love when the itch is scratched. That's all I needed to say.
because I have been scratching my head.
Careful now.
I want to give this away to somebody that can send me a photo of like a really terrible, like a project that needed some glue. Like they made it out of some paper, like some scotch tape, or they hooked it up, hook or crook, and they was like, well, damn, if I would have had a glue gun, this could have really been top notch. And I think Mark said he got a project. Don't you got like a fucked up project or something you wanted to show that needed a glue gun?
I mean, I got a couple of fans. I got some African art and I got African art and stuff, but like I needed to glue the art back together. See, because
you could have used a glue gun on that.
I could have.
Yes. But you don't qualify for this glue gun.
No.
Mark, if people don't know, I'm letting the fans know and everyone that's watching this show and that's tuning in that you are the fan feature favorite because you are the roaming reporter and the resident flash rag ambassador
all over the world.
B-Phlat, look, and you have been on Jimmy Kimmel, Sherri Show.
Yeah, on Madison Square Garden with Cat Williams. Like I was
on
like
the Star, on the Hollywood Walker, the Star, everywhere with the flash rags, and even on the where were you with Lunel? The game show.
David Arnold. David Arnold waved. Your flash rag waved David Arnold bye bye. Hello. Just
all over the world, pimping all over the world with the flash
because
rags.
Look, you know what my motto is? My motto is I don't go nowhere without your flash rags because my sweat don't go nowhere without me. I'm always sweating. I'm a sweater. That's why I'm wearing a sweater for the 60th.
On that note,
what? I got another drink. Cheers, get them up. I'm sorry.
On that note, I got to get up and do some dances. Grace, give me some music ready because Mark and his flash rags with Lunel, he'd be all over the place with the flash rag. I need to do a dance called the sweating in the sweater.
Go to the two shot. If Mark's in on that, I think I'm gonna start getting Tuesday nights off. This is
Irina and Antonia. I'm shouting them out on this cash that
shout out.
I had to shout them out because this dance called "Sweating in the Sweater." Look at Mark, he sweating in the sweater. Oh
my gosh, Antonia bringing the heat. Love hearing from Antonia. Look at this, guys. This is going to be a special show this evening. I don't know if you can tell. There's some ad-libbing. There's some dancing. If you want to get in on the Cash App dances, it's $ B-Phlat. Hit her up. Make it happen. Oh, my gosh. I think Mark is going to dance his way into weekly appearances because this is too good. Look at this.
Cool it off.
What's the name of your dance? What's the name of your dance, Mark?
Sweating in the sweater.
No, it's called the Beanstalk.
Beanstalking. Oh my goodness. Live chat's going wild. Grace is now standing on top of the desk. She's going wild. She's joining her. If only you could see. Gabrielle Samuel Tobin is a whole mess. Irina's dancing. Miss 007 loves the balance. Missy Shoe's dancing. Kiana's dancing. KG says hope
the got on gray socks, girl. Gray, baby.
Antonia's right. This is epic. Shanna ends as Meg Knees. You guys have Meg Knees?
Chris.
Oh my gosh. January's here. Helen's here. Jamie's on Team Denman. She says my knees could never. Same here. I crackle and pop walking through the office. So great work. Stacy's dancing. Pat S is saying shake it. Great work. What? Look at that. MM's earning it tonight too.
Before I do my next set of dances, Chris, I want to know in the comments. Ask the people what they drink, and I want to know what people are sipping on during the party.
Absolutely. As you just heard, Ms. B-Phlat from Philadelphia, by way of St. Louis, wants to know what you're drinking, what you're smoking tonight. Let us know. We'll read it. Tammy's loving it. Everybody's having a good time. I mean, we're 20 minutes
Just
in.
got a fresh one.
We've got
a fresh one. Oh, suck it.
I ain't getting no fresh ones Because I'll be fucked up and be falling out. Y'all know I can't half see. Excuse me for cursing.
I'm a professional alcoholic. You know what I'm saying? Huh?
Yes,
Kathy's
you are,
here.
Marcus. And you function well. I don't know. But see, Mark is like me. He stay drunk, but he works. Like I stay high.
I don't even want to see myself not high or drunk. I mean, who wants to see that?
Not I, said the cat.
Not I.
So
I'm highly functional. You wouldn't even know.
This is going to be really fun whenever the show ends at 8:29, and you guys are going to have to talk to me for the rest of it. These two are burning fast.
So look at this, Chris. It's amazing that since we're having this, I picked these cards at random since this is the 60th episode. This card, shout out to Maya, our guiding light guru, is out of this world. Out of this world. So her card says, you are a soul having a human experience. The mind exists on another energetic dimension. Your body is only an extension of who you are in this reality. You are more than you think. Know that's magic. All right, now, see that we having magic on this show. Look, this is magic. I just transformed because now I'm hot and having a flash.
Good luck. This Sable. Look, what I got to do something about this? It's Sable. I put that Sable.
I didn't know this was going to turn into an OnlyFans with a PH tonight.
I just transformed out of my cape. So, with that being said, let me read my DYK and jump into my frugal flip real quick.
I've got drink answers for you, too. People are letting you know. After your DYK, let's talk drinks.
Give me some drink answers after my DYK. Today's DYK goes out to brother Walter H. Sammons, who received an enhanced patent on his improvement to the straightening comb. Most people know that Madam C.J. Walker, Annie Malone invented the straightening comb. And Chris, if you don't know what it is, it's one
here in St. Louis.
Yes, in St. Louis. You put it on the stove and it helps to get the kinks out. But Mr. Sammons' enhancement in 1920 allowed it to be where you didn't have to put it on the stove. It was more of an electrical current, which was the precursor for flat irons. So shout out to that brother in December 21st, 1920, who invented the enhancement in the comb so they could become electric. Because I still got electric. I have the one you put on the stove and the one you plug up.
Boogie, woogie, woogie.
Yes.
It's electric.
That's it. You see that pressing comb right there. And you see how it has like a thermometer on the inside. It was like a temperature control type thing. So he created that enhancement. And so the people know, Madam C.J. Walker, her enhancement to the pressing comb was the widening of the teeth. She got the patent on that because pressing combs are hard to get through your hair, even when they hot. So imagine when they cold. Because my mom used to try to comb my hair with a cold pressing comb, Mark, and I would make my sister go first. I'd be like, I'm going to go get your hair.
And now your sister hair look just like mine. Don't look just like the post sister.
Hair about this long.
Look just like this.
Chris, what the people sipping on? What the people sipping on?
It is that time. We need to jump in on that. Great DYK, as always, B. If you're just jumping in, it's MM. You know him from the comments. You know him from Where's Waldo with Lunel throughout the United Continental.
In your home and in your heart, hopefully.
All right, so we asked you what you all are drinking, smoking on. Everybody loved seeing you two dance, by the way. Dusty on the rocks and an edible from Shanna Inn. Pat S is having some lemonade. Antonia's lemon ginger tea. Quincy's got vodka neat. Hello.
Okay.
Oh, that Lord have mercy. Don't go driving after the show, Quincy, because I plan on going out.
Always drinking something neat.
Right. How about dark and lovely water with lemon, lime, and cucumbers?
Nice.
Iced tea for Kathy. Well, that's a little late in the day to be drinking iced tea. Devin,
is it from Long Island? If it's from Long Island, and it's fine. Huh?
Fair.
Right.
Fair. KG's on the Sprite. Devin Henderson says Devin Hennessy. I like that. That's a name for the night. Yeah.
Okay. I like that.
Missy Shoe, water on the rocks, but let me catch up and grab a shop. Vern says, thanks, B and Chris. Can you send me a link so I can put on a link on my Facebook page and my group so I can promote the flash drags? Vern, if you type in buyjack.com/B-Phlat, I will put it in the live chat for you right now. Miss 007's got cognac and blueberry. Everybody's drinking tonight. Grape Fanta from Mary Henry. Alicia B, pineapple rosé. Hello.
That sounds good.
Okay, then, Miss Rosé.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Mark. I see you on apparatus number 2.
Launer's drinking the red wine. Shout out to Launer. You guys seen Launer?
And I just took an edible too, so that count. The edibles count too. I took a chocolate edible.
I hope. Hey, if things go a certain way tonight in Missouri, that'll be recreational by morning.
Hey.
What? Don't
So
let
that
me
means
take
I won't be breaking the law? Nice.
It is election night, and I've been watching results and paying attention all day, and I hope everybody got out to vote that's registered to vote. And, you know, as they say, this is your chance to say something. You ain't necessarily got to see something, but you can say something. And this was your day to do it. So I'm glad I already mailed my ballot in, and I'm excited because, you know, I was on that tour, and this tour was dope. So, and I just love politics. So I'm hoping people got out to vote today.
It's important. Locally, it starts locally. Don't just vote national. It's all about local. Your surrounding cities, your counties, your judges and stuff. Local,
don't complain about the potholes if you didn't vote.
Thank
you. Don't complain about free lunch if your school ain't got it.
Thank you.
Comes down to voting. So anyway, Chris, let me go on and jump into my frugal flip pictures really quick.
What do you got?
So I'm showing my sister-in-law's dining room. She said, "Oh, I need you to do something." I actually did the floors. I rebuffed, like sealed them and buffed them for her, and I painted and did her ceiling and just kind of refreshed it for her. And it's really nice. It's like burgundy and silver.
Did she have you sign a contract?
No. You know why? Because we bought her. When I got done, Danielle gave me that
Dimon is hilarious. Dimon, bro, he's funny. He's funny.
She gave me a new coffee maker and that TV, that 42-inch TV that's in there. I was all like, hell yeah, I'll come and paint your dining.
B's the kind of buzzed where she's pointing at things.
Right. I want people to know that television.
No, B's also a part-time weather girl. You didn't know?
That's right.
And I am a pointer. And that's why Dennis be saying, if you don't stop pointing, somebody gone. Because when the police be asking me stuff, I be like, they be right there.
No, B-Phlat was the actual. No, B-Phlat. Y'all didn't know.
My points up.
No, y'all didn't even know. B-Phlat was the 4th pointer sister. She was actually the pointer. She was but she, you know, she was a pointer sister. She was the 4th one, but she couldn't get the steps right. You know. Just so they
good.
Oh, I am a pointer. I used to get slapped all the time. My mom used to be like, stop pointing. But I do. And they'd be like, who took the packages? I'd be like, they live right there. And I'd be there, right? I wish the motherfucker would come say something to me.
Oh,
right there.
You look like a tattletale. You look like a tattletale.
Oh, yes. I am a see something, say something. I told you, and I back it up. So anyway. Let me show Danielle's dining room.
Incredible. What a night.
So this is what it used to look like a tan and gray.
Oh, wow. Oh, I love that.
And you see the floor. So this is the before. And her ceiling had some in it. Well, she didn't like it anymore, so she wanted something different. And I gave her
I got you.
Here I go. So the next photo just shows another before and all that I'm working with in her dining room area. And then the next photo, as you can see, I get it popping. I was taking down things and just getting things taped off so I can do the ceiling. I'll be working by myself, but I love it. So as you can see, it's a dark burgundy. It almost looks black, but I just started like painting the area.
Okay.
Yeah. And the next photo shows me doing the ceiling. Just pulling it all together.
Look at you, doggone it. Doing the ceiling like the Sistine Chapel. You Michelangelo? Michelangelo?
That's right.
I'm Michelangelo.
I'm the cousin. Next. This shows me pulling it together. And I think the last 2 photos just kind of show the results.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I was like, Danielle, go on, let me do it. Put my little touch on it. It's gonna look really nice. So,
is that what they call crown molding? Is that looks like crown?
Yes, it's crown molding, and I just made it pop. And I said, you got to make it pop.
Man, oh boy.
Go back.
If I had some pearls, I'd be clutching them, but I don't have none. I'm gonna get some pearls though eventually. But look at that. Look at that.
And Mark, look at my yellow toolbox. The yellow toolbox goes everywhere.
You know, and it should. That yellow toolbox goes everywhere. Guess what else? Yellow goes everywhere with me.
There it is.
Damn right.
My yellow flash rag.
I think that's the last photo. Oh, I'm good. Thank you, Grace. Thank you so much. Yeah, so I just wanted to show that as I'm preparing for Daphne's flip. You know, we go on there and shout out to Karen Blayton who donated to Daphne's flip last week.
Karen.
Shout out to Daphne.
So we're inching along. We're at $442, and you know our goal is $2,500. So we're $2,057 away, and almost, between now and January 15th. Yeah, but you know, whatever comes in, it's gonna get done. You know, I ain't even worried about that, but every little bit helps.
Believe it. Hey, it's gonna get done. Trust and believe.
It's definitely gonna get done. So I ain't even worried about that. So what I'd
if
like
I gotta return this doggone sable sweater, it's gonna get done.
That's a commitment we expect.
That fan, then we don't have to do this campaign.
This sable sweater can go right back tomorrow, and the donations can stop.
And then we can get some money for that fan. Keep the hat. And then we don't have to do this campaign. So I'll let you work on that. If I'm doing this next week, then y'all know Mark ass ain't sell the sweater, or he couldn't get the amount that he wanted for it at the pine shop.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
Well, now I'm going to show some quick DIY things. And
there's not going to be nothing quick about it.
If you have photos of something that other than like Mark showed, something that's cracked, something that's broken, you tried to fix it, you ain't have no glue gun, remember to send it to me at thefrugalflip@gmail.com so that I can pick some photos. I'm going to pull some, I'm going to show them on the show and select the person to get this.
It used to fit in here. Now I can't. It just broke. So I got, If y'all got anything that looks like this, y'all submit the pictures.
60th episode. Good time to remind you: do not, under any circumstances, email Frugal Philip. Frugal Philip up to here with your emails. Frugalflip@gmail.com. On the other hand, a lovely place to send an email.
Replace the F's with PHs, like your balance. Like if you smoke, you got to keep a pH in balance.
Like did someone say smoke?
Yes. Are you on apparatus number 3 in counting? So, Grace, let's show my DIY. I was telling everybody to collect these 10 cans for a reason, because we have a group project coming up. So I want everybody to see my hack and what I've started doing. So this is what I saw, and I thought it was so nice. And I'm doing that for my paintbrushes and mounting it right here in my office under that little white shelf over there on the wall, right above the craft table.
Let me tell you something. Yes. I don't even paint, but I'm about to go buy some paintbrushes just so I can do this DIY. I'm just saying. I'm about to buy some paintbrushes.
Even if you don't mount it on the wall, you can still do the project, and you can use the canisters for that, or you can use them for your utensils in the kitchen, organizing comb brushes, different things like that. But this is going to be a group project that will require a drill if you plan to mount it and if you live in a house. Don't be doing this if you live in an apartment and then be trying to say, oh, B-Phlat, I can't get this off the wall. I ain't trying to do that.
And then trying to get your deposit back by putting toothpaste over a hole this doggone big.
It works though if the hole is big. Not this big. But if it's this big, toothpaste work.
You know folks don't try it. You know folks have tried it. Truth be told, I didn't try it.
So these are my cans that I'm working on. And I'm going to show everybody once I flip my table up just a quick way that I did this. And I'm not done, obviously. But we're going to get started so that next week, and I'm going to let everybody what they need to get. They have between now and next week to start collecting things if you are participating in this project. And of course, I'm keeping everybody refreshed on my DIY what the fuck celebration that we're doing in Barbados. So I'm going to show people a few things from that. Then I'm going to flip my table up, and then we're getting into the fan features. You know, I show my 20 episodes of everything that's been shown on this
Yep.
show since episode 41. So, show the pictures real quick, Grace. Before I'm going to flip the table up after. I'm just going to do it all in once. You can show the WTF photos, and then I'll do the demo. I'm not going to do two different demos at up and down, up and down. Did you know So this is a video of me working on the bride and groom's their parents.
You did that real quick.
Yeah, their chair design. Like I'm hanging the names on the back of the two chairs for the moms. So I was letting people know, like, if you're doing things like this, or even if you're using these type of lettering, you always start from the middle out. Like if you know so that you can have it centered. Because people just start spelling the name out and then they're like, oh, it's not centered. So if you count out the letters and start with the middle letter, then you just work outwards in terms of centering things on the board with the latex letters. So I'm going to actually show these, but I punched these up. I just have to put the holes in the top of the two, and then we're going to hang them on the back of the chairs. Perfect. So I'm going to actually show them live, and that's something I was working on over the weekend with that little glue project. I'm always in here burning myself, so that's why I'm telling people, if you're using a glue gun, make sure you have like a stick or something. So now I messed up my good perm stick. You press all this stuff down. Yes, I need that when I be mixing my perm. But now I have to use it specifically for what I'm doing now, pressing this stuff down on these boards. So the next photo shows the arm bracelets that we're wearing. Well, not me, but I made those, and I wrapped the wire in the ribbon so that it can wrap around the wrist. And I'm going to put one on so that everybody can see how cute it is. But I just have to do.
So it's like a fancy corsage, basically,
like a fancy corsage, yeah.
Okay, well, see, just break it down. Yeah, so you got to break it down for the public schoolers.
Well, I'm going to show everybody, but I'm just showing people what I've been working on. So those are the other two that I'm making into a fancy corsage. Nice. And that little board right there is going to have our drink menu on it.
Oh, so it's a little dark.
The bar for our specific, because they have a drink named after them. So that's the next project part that I'm working on. And then the last photo shows the welcome board will be black, and the chair design that I'm going to do for the bride and groom will be in black, and it's going to be a circle. So next week I'll show those, and I'll do videos, of course, and post them as I show how I work on these and design them. Wow. So that one will be on an easel when they walk in, and you'll see that everywhere we have our little events, and then it'll change out like ballroom C or on the beach. And then the other one, it will just be on the back of their chairs during the reception. So that's that. So I'm gonna pop my table up real quick and kind of show people what we need for the project. If you're going to work on the tin cans. So let me grab this really quick and show you what I did. The first thing I did was walk past. I don't even know them people down there because they just moved in, but they're renovating and they put all their flooring out. So I snatched up a piece because I need it.
You raided a job site?
Are you serious? You pilfered? You pilfered?
Right past. It's only like 5 houses up. They got all the stuff out there that they're throwing away.
Well, let's hope they don't watch the show.
So I grabbed
tune in and see.
Because they got the black side. And I'm using this. I'm just going to show people real quick. I'm going to cut it, and I'll show the whole difference. But I'm going to mount it right up under here with these cans on it. But I got it because it has the black side on it, and it's shiny. So eventually what I'll be doing is putting these on here and drilling holes in the cans so that they can stay mounted, because the stuff that I'm going to put in here is probably going to be eventually get too heavy for just it being glued up here with a glue gun, because eventually it'll probably fall off. So the trick that I did on these cans, and they're not done, I got my paper cutter out as always, and I went through magazines and I just grabbed sheets of paper because I wanted a color scheme, obviously. So I just pulled out like sheets of paper that were yellow, sheets that were red. I threw them all on my cutting board and just cut off the, the rough edges from, just when you tear things out of a magazine, you get the rough edge. And then I just started cutting things up into strips. So I have like my yellow strips, my red strips, and then just different size squares. So then what I would do is take my glue gun and just start gluing the strips in different, just all over the can.
Now, see, that's easy. I can even do that.
Very simple. I would just put a strip. I would put the glue actually on the can. This actually is a Parmesan cheese container. So I would just put it on there and then put the strip around it, and then where it would meet, put the next thing of glue. That's not going to secure it because you are going to have to finish it with this. And I ordered this on Amazon. I got some Mod Podge. I have this in the spray in the garage, but I wanted it to be glossy. So I ordered the glossy kind. The one in the garage is matte. So I'm going to paint this, get my paintbrush out, and just once I'm done with these, and this, I just took some old twisty ties. These are all twisted ties, all twisted together. And I glued it right around the edge of this one. This one I'm not done with. I'm going to show you.
Like twisty ties off of bread? Like the bread?
Yeah, like they come in. These actually came with the trash bags.
Oh, okay.
So I just left them all stuck together and glued them onto the can.
Perfect, because I'll never use them. I
just get creative, and if you want to glue
I'm telling you,
there, finish off the edges, you can. And then I have a spool of ribbon here, and I just kind of did like a graphic design with it, and to finish off these edges. And this one is the one I really love this. I thought this was so cool. This little lady here with the yoga pose, right?
Yeah, with the culottes. I ain't seen culottes in I don't know how long.
I'm one of those people. I'm going to show you. Like, if you just want to do a straight roll and you have a paper cutter or scissors, I'm going to do this really quick here. What I do is I just lay the can like right on where I want to. I guess I should get a pen and mark it. And mark where I'm going to use this, because I want to use this whole piece. And that's where I'm going to cut it on the line. And like I said, I don't have to get ruler out and stuff. I know how to just eye things and do it myself.
No, this looks easy. No, this is definitely doable, y'all. I'm telling you.
It's definitely doable. And even if you don't use them to mount on the wall, think about, you could put them in your kids' rooms, stack them up, and put like crayons and just different things if you don't want to mount it. But I just cut that really quick to go on this can. So I'm going to wrap this one around this can. That was really quick. And then what I'll do is put the glue right here, and then press it down with a stick, and then wrap this around, and then glue it again and press it down with a stick or an old toothbrush or anything flat so that you don't burn yourself. So this will be my can for next week when we actually, because next week I'll show how to do the hodgepodge process. So the Mod Podge.
Hodgepodge.
Yeah, so this will be my can for next week. But yeah, so if you have like old newspaper, old wallpaper, old paper, any kind of paper, tissue paper. Start getting your paper together, your cans. Yes, Mark?
Chris wants you. Go, Chris.
Oh, I'm sorry, Chris. Now I gotta have to be there.
Welcome to the show, everybody. Look at that. That's hilarious. What a chain of events just then. No, B, we have a question if you want to take one. I think it's relevant for right now.
I do.
Kanye Asada says, what can I do with Lysol wipes container? I started to save them, but I could use ideas, please.
If they're the ones that have the lid that lift up, or is she talking about the ones that have the slot where you got to reach your hand down in them and grab the tissue out? That makes a difference.
Maybe we'll get a clarification.
If they're the ones that have the lid that you can lift up and replace them, I would replace them and continue to use them. But if you have a whole bunch of, obviously, it doesn't seem like they're like refillable. So they might have that slot where you got to dig where you pull them out like a tissue. That's what I need to know. Because that is interesting, because they are a nice size, but I don't know.
The slot, B.
Yeah, I got to work on that one. And as a matter of fact, let me write that down right now before I forget, because I'll be smoking. Let me put it on the stick. Mm-hmm. That's a good thing, because I could look at that and see, because I do have one.
We need a stenographer to take the minutes. Irina, girl, get the stenographer on. Irina, take the minutes, please.
Reusable Lysol wipe containers. I'm sure I can come up with something. So, but yeah, if you're going to do this project, we're going to start it next week. So make sure you get you some cans, glue gun, or some fabric glue, anything sticky. Because once it gets sealed with the hodgepodge, you ain't got to worry about it coming apart.
Did you say sticky? Like sticky, icky, icky? Up.
Sticky, icky. Oh, you on number 4. Mark must be on number 4.
It's like Pee Wee Herman when you say the magic word. Every time anything refers to weed, I got the smoke.
Well, you make sure you keep me posted.
I'm about to get the vaporizer out for this one, honey. I got the Bentley. The vaporizer. Look, digital. I'm not messing around for your 60th, girl. Huh? What? Is that for play? Is that for fun?
Chris, I mean, Mark, what you gonna do for number 5? You got to top that because I gotta.
The vaporizer.
Doesn't B look good for 60? Gosh, she looks so good for 60.
Thank you, Chris.
There's no way B is 60. B ain't nowhere near 60. B is 37.
I'm very near 60. This 60th episdo.
That's all I meant.
Got a fresh one. Oh, Lord, the wheels is about to fall off. Why do I sound like Bill Cosby? Dibbles, apples, dibbles, apples.
And you actually look like him in that moment.
Careful.
Just that moment, Mark. Just that moment.
Careful.
So,
Still too soon.
Before we jump into our fan features and show the review, we got to do a dance. You know, we got to get up and dance for.
Well, it's perfect timing that I got the drink.
Yeah,
hello.
That's right, because I got to light it up. I got to dance for Karen, Jamie, Ruth, Devin, Kathy. Oh shit, Laura H. Oh,
Happy 60th to you.
Oh, Janet. Oh. Ow.
I need to commend the energy tonight. MM with the dance. B-Flat's knees are just supple tonight. You two are moving like you just got the oil changed. I can feel the energy. Look at this. This is running correctly. If you're enjoying the dance, hit B-Flat in the Cash App. That's MM. You can follow MM on Instagram at insane2boot. Insane to boot.
Dang, old school Chris. He told somebody to go peep up in the party and see if it's back.
How's it go?
Oh. He said, let me get in the party. Let me get in the party. Oh. Mark.
Irina, Quincy, Jamie, Launer, all cheered.
Trick on the head.
Baby Ruth Candy. Oh, man.
It's my party trick. Don't try this at home, folks. You're going to make a mess. You're going to make a mess.
F. Smith.
Not a drop of vodka spilt.
F. Smith Welch and Thick Vegan Afro. Loving it. MM, get some adhesive on that glass.
Hey, I give this 60th show 2 thumbs up and a very generous toe. Hello. Hello.
You should have been on here 30 episodes ago.
That's what happened, Chris, when you smoking 9 different strains of weed.
I got here at 7:30 this morning. If my life depended on it, I couldn't bring it like MM. This is incredible.
I'm still bopping to what's left over in my head. The music's been cut off, but I'm still.
That's that productive ADD. I love it.
Yes.
Love it.
All right. At this point, of course, you know I love to feature all the things that have been shown on the show.
You sure do.
Every 20 episodes. That's right, because like I said, Chris, we inching along. We about to be at 100, Lord willing.
B was talking to me about her 100th episode plans. If you all stick around and keep this thing growing, you all have so many cool things ahead. Sorry, B, go ahead.
Yes, and Lord willing, we gonna make it happen. So with that being said, you know I gotta put it on the one screen so we can show these things. Episode 41 through episode 59, up to where we are today. So we started out with Jamila Taylor's chair, the canning, that process, and she actually found a lady to do that, and we featured that. And that next picture shows the lady Joanne working on it somewhere in Michigan. I forgot the name of the place, but that's what she does. And there's like 4 people left in the nation that actually do that for a living and repair. So she's a busy woman. So that was our feature for 41. And then let me put my glasses on. 42, remember I said I'm building my table. So that was the start of me working on my demo table so that I could have it in here, and pop up and ready to go, just like now when I have demonstrations. Yes, so, and that's the design that I replicated on my table and need to finish, and everybody's name and the slogan. So now that my life is calming down, and will definitely be more calm after I come back from Barbados. This trip driving me crazy.
Yeah, Barbados is gonna make it all right, though. Trust me. When you get to Barbados, it's gonna be. Trust me, you're gonna love it. Yeah.
This was the episode.
I'm smoking at a comfortable 375.
Oh, that's what's up. 375 is your high level. Is that the high level? So if the
it goes to 410, but I don't want to singe the weed. I merely want to saute it. I just want to saute the weed, not singe it.
You smoke the weed. Let me get through this, and then we'll party after that together, because I need to be puffing with you.
Cheers. Irina, I know you smoking, girl. I know you smoking.
When we featured Kiki Shirk, she was supposed to be on. We had a mishap. I think it was my computer or something crazy was happening with my internet. But
I think you maybe missed you didn't pay your bill that month.
You think? And we had to bring her on the next week, and we featured my girl finally and got her shirt on here. And it's funny because I hit her up today so that we can resume with everything that has to happen for my website. So shout out to Kiki and
Kiki.
So then we had Pierre on the show. That was my contention show. He was on here cutting up like Mark, but he wasn't cutting up like Mark. He was cutting up like all the way up. Y'all know we almost argued on the damn show.
That was funny.
Yes, but I was happy that he was on. And he featured all the things that he was doing in his house that his pop left him. And he's doing some amazing work. So you can check out Pierre's podcast also, if you want to see the episodes of him working on his home, doing it all by himself. And then next, we had the start of Miss Myrna's Bench.
Oh, hang on. I got it. I need a double shot.
My favorite. Yeah, I was going to say new beer open. Cheers to Miss Myrna's Bench. The best thing that's ever happened to this show.
No. Hang on, y'all. I don't want to take over the show real quick, but we need to all do a communal. Everybody in the chat for Miss Myrna's Bench. Get them up, light them up, smoke them up, inhale, exhale, and gobble it down.
That's appropriate, MM. Thank you.
Myrna's Bench, baby.
Mark, I went out there and watered the plants today. It looked so nice. I meant to take a picture. Everything's blooming. It looks cute. I'm like,
Miss Myrna popped her head out and she's like, make sure to clean up the other part of the yard.
That's when I was at home, stacking up bricks, trying to the damn cinder blocks, trying to figure out my pattern.
Hey, we got a question for MM. Cheryl says, ask MM where he got the vaporizer.
Here in St. Louis, we got smoke shops all over. It's so crazy that it's illegal here, but we've got smoke shops all over.
Maybe not tonight.
Maybe not. The bill will get passed.
Shout out to.
You can order it online. It's just the mighty. It's amazing. You just, you can do dabs and stuff. Why am I giving a doggone? They ain't pay me.
Hey, B, when you come here, we'll take you to Suede Dispensary. That's where we'll get you.
Trust. No. I'm gonna bring the Suede Dispensary to you. I know what she like. I know what she want. I got it when she gets here. No.
I know Mark got me covered. I ain't even worried, Curtis.
Well, Suede
like a bed sheet.
I ain't listening to these people. I'm trying to get done by 10 o'clock.
Yeah, right.
So that we can still party.
Tight show.
Now, this is the show where we did the 1 year feature of all of the DIY projects that we did on the show. Yeah. So that was fun. We did that on episode 50.
Yep.
And then episode 51, we reviewed all the gifts that have been given to me over the years. So that was really a great episode. It took me forever trying to pull all them pictures together, digging in the archives.
Mm-hmm.
And then on 52, we featured Joy and Angel. Shout out Tampa in the house. And their resin demonstration of how they made those candle holders and a couple of things that I have in my house and stuff.
Did you say resin?
Yes, I did. This is number 5. We gotta take a break here. It's number 5.
This one is dipped. This one is dipped in Keith. It's Blue Dream, and it's a little mini. and it's dipped in. It's little sour diesel. Keith. Yeah.
All right. It sounds like.
So I like that.
What's the game
Ken
you play
saying
when you're
sorry,
growing
you said
up?
resin.
What's the game you play when you're growing up? Is it Mad Libs? That just sounded like MM dropped some Mad Libs. All those words you just said were made up. You just plugged that in. Sour diesel, dabbing blue face.
See, Chris,
hey, the smokers out there know what I'm talking about. The smokers out there right here with
me. You spoke it eloquently. Well done.
That's how we know Chris
Irina know what I'm talking about.
Chris only do edibles. 53, we did the reveal and the budget of Taina's flip. Looking at that is so refreshing to me. I just love looking at the final reveal pictures. Every now and then I go back and just look at the.
Looks so great.
Yes, it just looks so good. And I can't wait to get down there to stabilize all her chains. It's funny because I was talking to Tight Mike and Shantae, so I will be getting a call soon about doing that show, Funny Not Famous, that they do on the Afro channel. Because I want to go down there and do the show, but I want to go down there so I can fix Taina shit. So anyway.
And it needs to be fixed.
I'm going in a day early. 2 days early just to do it.
Ooh,
53.
The yin and yang of it all. I like that.
Oh, I'm sorry. When we did episode 53 episode 54 was the packing demonstration, which I don't have. Remember, I did it live. It was Dennis. It was the first part of my packing demonstration. And then we had Maya come on for episode 55. Yes. And she was on showing, her cards and her books and just all the things that she does with her fabulous, amazing self. And then we have for episode 56. Oh, God. The episode before that is the one I missed. Rest in peace, Jimmy. I forgot about that. I missed an episode. So we had to catch up. Mm-hmm. So that's why I was like, oh, I got to show something. And so I showed how I flipped my old raggedy kitchen, took that low ceiling out, raised this, put in a new drywall, put up the ceiling, put it on a slant. And the next picture just kind of shows the final. I just do the best I can with what I have.
And what you got, it might not be a lot, but trust me, it's
I know how to make it work. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And then we had Candace Perry.
Look at that.
And
gorgeous.
She showed us how to take key rings and earrings and necklace parts and different things and flip them and make them into pieces of jewelry.
Are those fruit roll-ups? They look like fruit roll-ups. Am I getting the munchies? Whatever it is, I think I see becomes a Tootsie Roll to me. I'm getting hungry. Lord, I need some.
And then last but not least, I showed all the things that I'm putting together for this trip that I'm doing in Barbados on the 29th of November. So last week I showed those 2 welcome boards. And if Grace wants to just throw us up real quick, I don't have to be on the whole screen. You can just show Mark and I. And actually, you can bring Chris back up.
I got a fresh one. If you're bringing Chris back up, here's a fresh one for Chris. I'm in the theme of the vodka. It's now a Bloody Mary, baby.
Hey now.
Or a Mary Bloody. At this point, it's a Mary Bloody. It's a Mary Bloody. Oh.
Okay, so I'm going to just flash these really
quick.
Happy
60th, y'all. Oh, 60, baby. 60 never looked so good on a you.
Mark.
Oh.
You see that?
That was Michael. Chimone.
When we're standing out there and holding these up, you see I put the little flower on it. They'll say,
gorgeous.
That's right. So I did those 2. They're finished.
What's it all about?
Mark, give me a break. 2 seconds. So I can hear. Shit, I can't even hear myself think. Give me 2 seconds. Now, this is Miss Bet's chair design. I just wanted people to see it up close. It's just on foam board. So all I have to do, I'm going to put 2 holes here and put the grommets in it, metal grommets, and then run white ribbon through it. And we're just going to hang them on the back of the chair. So I just wanted everybody to see that one from Miss Bet. And you see I put the little silver glitter in on there. And then it says Alfie's mom. The other one says Whit's mom. I hope I spelled it right. I did. I had to look down. I know I'll be fucking stuff up.
Kind of too late if you didn't spell it right.
There was so much.
Little bit too late.
B, you showed the first versions last week, and there were a lot of copy editors in the live chat, and you made sure to tell. Well, it's not done, so make sure you got it.
I want to make sure people saw that they're done. They're really not done until I put the grommets on it and the ribbon and stuff. And these are the little arm things. So when you put it on, like somebody has
fancy corsages.
Yeah, so they're gonna wear them like where they hit right at the palm, and then we're gonna tighten them up and tuck it on there and
tighten it up like it's Tuesday, everybody.
That's right, and that's gonna look fly on the all white. That's gonna look fly.
Live chat's live. B, you want to hear from a couple people?
Yes, I do.
Ms. 007 says I can't keep up with MM tonight. Alicia's loving MM's ad libs. Nobody can. Jamie says I can't mess with MM. Mixing all that alcohol kill my stomach. Quincy's loving it. KG's loving it. Ms. Michelle's loving it. CB is cracking me up with these drink changes, like their costume changes. Baby Ruth Candy's laughing. He really
don't talk
is.
About a costume change. I do a costume change.
Don't mess around. He'll come back looking like it's a whole new category.
Yes, he will, 'cause his ass changed so fast in the beginning. I was like, damn, did he do it real? Remember Chris when he flipped?
He did.
I don't know what I did. I think I turned the ring light on.
B thought it was one of the ones that starts out where it's like dun, 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 dun. And then they're in a suit. Yeah.
It came back so damn fast. So
Launer says amazing work, B.
While Mark is doing a change for the 60th, I want people to send me pictures to the frugalflip@gmail.com if you have something a project that needed a glue gun or something you need to fix, or you're like, B, if I had a glue gun, I could do this. I need some photos because I want to mail this out. It'll be a nice holiday present. I won't say Christmas. I won't say Thanksgiving. I'll just say holidays. There's so many holidays that are between now and then. So you never know what you might be working on and want to make somebody. And they could be like, damn, this is the perfect opportunity. I needed a glue gun. And remember, this one is dope. It is rechargeable, cordless, and it has a little... Actually, I'm going to go get mine and let everybody see how dope it is. Chris.
So this is the point in the show where Chris Denman tells you can frugalflip@gmail.com. I want to say hey to everybody. Kanye Asada's loving. MM is a star. Christopher Chapman says he left Antonia. B is fantabulastic. I don't know what it is. I'm a big fan of all the Picassos, by the way. Whether it's Launer, whether it's Antonia.
Look at that, Chris.
How do we do?
Is his blue?
B
am I a magician?
B
Did I just
as a star of the show.
Did the glasses change too?
No, Mark. No, Mark is the star of the show.
Mark, I don't know if this is a Hanson situation and you're a one hit wonder, my friend. Probably wrong reference on this show.
Do you know how many hits I got?
I'm thinking we have. I think B needs to work something out where we get Mark's minute to start, and then in a few months, once we get the hang of it, this is the B and Mark show. This is Tuesday nights off for Chris Denman.
Yesterday's price won't be.
Oh no, shit! You trying to have me go crazy? Mark got A.
You can't. It's so funny. The thought. Okay, little behind the scenes here. On a radio show, on a show or something, there has to be somebody that brings it back to center, that pushes it along or whatever. Typically goes as a straight woman, straight man. The chaos that would ensue, that would be the best show ever, is somebody like Mark in this instance, touching his toes, and B, the chaos would be absolutely brilliant.
A-D-D-D-D-D-D.
But it's great. It's so great. It's so great.
I've been diagnosed by a doctor.
Well, we can have one on. We can have one on.
Me for the cough job, stinking. But I'm smoking White Wedding, and I'm gonna be smoking it all until we leave.
Thick Vegan Afro has a great question. Wait, does Mark have on 2 watches?
I sure do.
Yes. So anyway, while Mark's showing his watch, I'm sending out this tight glue gun because look at that. You see that? Look at that. That flips down.
And Tighten Up Tuesday number 60. This is your time check.
That means I always know what time it is. You can't get nothing over on me. I know what time it is. I know what time
that means that
MM sponsored by Timex, by Rolex, by
Mark
Forex.
Know exactly when to take his medication and when to smoke.
Did someone say medication?
That's what I'm saying.
Mark, here, let's do it. Let's do a classic radio bit. This time check brought to you by Timex. What do we got? What time do we have, Mark? Central Time and Eastern Standard Time.
Exactly 10:06. And you know I have my Irks and Works and my Ask Chris Deasy.
I'll pay for the difference. I'll send it to the Mid Coast Media. It's fine.
There's no.
Invoice me, Denman. Invoice me. Me not scared. Me not scared of no invoice.
CB, I'm done. This man's got 2
All
watches
they gonna do,
on.
Mark, is send it to me.
Fab 540 says,
don't make me go put on a third watch. Y'all playing with me.
Tell Fab 540 they better be on the brief and bake.
Oh boy. Okay.
They got responded last time. Fab 540.
Dang, called out by
I
the
want
host.
you on the brief and bake that you missed. We're doing it next week, so if you want to jump in, definitely hit me up and let me know.
Jamie Jones, as a therapist, I approve that diagnosis.
Thank you, Jamie. I must have got all the D's right, Chris. Jamie diagnosed.
I won't be responding to that statement.
That was okay. Well, with that being said,
not with Dennis Watch.
Some of Mark's energy to help us celebrate the Irks and Works and the Ask Chris Deasy. So before we do the Ask Chris Deasy and play the music, let me do my Irks and Works. My Irks and Works came from me. It is people who live on my block who see me cleaning up daily and say shit like, "Good job," or "You always making it look good around here." "Ooh, you keep it so nice around here." "Good job. Good job. Good job." I heard that from like 9 motherfuckers that live. I was so mad. And then you know what the work is? Help sometimes or give me a trash bag, because I spend my money every week going to buy 2 trash bags from the dollar store. 2 of the single trash bags to bag up all the trash. But like I told you, I put it in whoever trash can I want. But they be killing me. They be like, "Girl, you doing such a good job," as they getting in the car leaving or walking away or walking over the trash in the house. They be like, "Ooh, girl, you keep it so clean out here." Oh, God bless you for that. Oh, I be wanting to say,
doing the Lord's work.
Oh, people be stopping by. Oh, that looks so good. How you trim that up right there? I be wanting to say, "You don't get you." One man asked me, "Did I need some help today?" I said, "No, I'm good, thank you."
No, thank you.
He didn't live on our block. He wanted me to give him some couple dollars to help.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was like, no.
$40.
So that's my irk and work, and I hope somebody that is on my block watching the show. So if I see people out tomorrow,
why? So they can come retrieve that stuff you took off the site.
Ooh, hey, that's what we call a callback. Boy, you need stage time.
That's what we call trash when it's out on the sidewalk. That's what I call. I sweep up and pick up every day, and I wish somebody would say something to me.
Because nobody saw something.
They picked up in 2 weeks because they bags are too heavy.
First 48 is gonna be first 48 is gonna be knocking at your door. Let Dennis know they gonna find you. They gonna find you and they gonna retrieve that doggone wood.
I have not think about that. They can get it right out the trash. That's gonna keep sitting out there for the next 6 weeks until they break it up and make it lighter for the trash men to carry. It's been out there 2 weeks and they not picking it up. And as long as it's something out there that I might need, I might grab something else. So that's all I got to say. So Chris, you ready for your Ask Chris Deasy? It's a simple one.
It's a big night. Big segment, big night. It's 60th episode.
It's an easy peasy Ask Chris Deasy.
Party music, please.
Easy. Ask Chris Deasy.
The official drink is the Schlafly White Lager of Ask Chris Deasy.
Oh, official drink, bug juice. Oh.
Look out. That's the dance. Thank you, MM. Thank you, everybody in the comments. If you get your own Ask Chris Deasy, drop them in the live chat. We'll get to them after B's. B, what's the Ask Chris Deasy? get to it when she's done. Look at this. Look at MM. If that was me, my knees would crack right after this glass fell and cracked.
Mark, I don't know how he does that. That's amazing. He got too much time on his hands. I don't know how he got time on his hands with 5 jobs and 5 time to do damn party tricks. Go, Mark. It's your birthday. It's your 60th. It's your 60th. It's our 60th. It's everybody's birthday today.
I would pay a month's worth of fees for your podcast to have the video on you when you hit stop tonight on the stream, because I think you're going to fall directly over onto the couch B, and I love it.
You think so?
Taco Bell Tuesday will be extended into tomorrow.
I can't wait to get upstairs to eat. I'm so hungry I could pass out.
Talking about dinner or?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Chris. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, DZ. Don't worry about it. We're supposed to worry about the question.
What are we asking?
And the question is, and this comes in from Picasso B Squared. Did you take someone with you to vote today? Oh, you gotta think about it.
What's the question?
Yeah, your other personality doesn't count.
Did you take someone with you to vote today? Picasso B Squared.
Yes. I mean, I physically went in today. Yeah.
And did you take somebody with you?
I wouldn't say take somebody. I mean, we were both wanting to vote. I didn't canvass and say, who among you who would like to vote? No, I just voted with
So normally I would take. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't take anybody.
Oh, like were you? This is a B
question.
question.
Did you drag someone by the ear and say,
did you drag somebody out the lotto line and say, instead of standing in the long lotto line?
Yes, I went up to a white guy at the gas station, and I was like, "Listen here, Buster, we've got some voting to do." And I pulled him into the car.
Yeah, right.
Did not happen. No, I didn't think of it like that. That's a very thoughtful question. But no, I did go with somebody. But I spent 40 minutes. I spent 40 minutes in the St. Louis Central Library, which is always a delight.
It is. Isn't it amazing?
It actually is nice. It is nice.
Really,
I voted by mail. And
I can't even read, and I go to the doggone library. Like, I mean, that's
the St. Louis. Okay, let me tell you something. I hope each town has this. The St. Louis. I haven't been there in a little. I used to live across the park from it. Downtown, they have a whole recording studio set up, like a multimedia setup. So if you want to go do a podcast, you could record a whole studio. It wouldn't be great quality, but you could do a whole podcast in the St. Louis Public Library. So shout out to them. Funny story. Relative to your habits, and maybe this will trigger something. What? There's a dude. He's finishing up his voting, right? So there's a line. So here in the city of St. Louis, it's always some new rule. If you're from that ward, you can vote by paper. If you're not, I live in a different neighborhood, but that was closer to work. I have to vote electronic. So there's a long electronic line. There's a guy, he stops. He thought he was going to be like cheered out like it was a teen movie. He goes, "Just got number 420 on my vote, people."
Did someone say 420?
Looked around. Nobody even gave him anything. Nobody gave him anything. Everybody just looked at him.
He was in the wrong spot for that, but I get it. I would have laughed. Shout out to him. Should have got his name, Chris. I took a picture of his ass.
No, voter number 420. Here's my lame ass. I couldn't stand it was so quiet, and I wanted to kind of mock him a little bit, and I was like, "Hell yeah, bro! Hell yeah!" I hit it with a hell yeah.
Do that.
No, Denman. No, the crazy thing is, sometimes it was 420. I was driving. And I said, "Look, I felt something." That's what it was.
He did.
That's what it was. It was him swimming. Yeah, I felt it.
Oh goodness. We got some We have some live chat questions for Chris Deasy. You want them, B?
Yes. Of course.
Angela. First of all, Angela Pena says the show tonight is off the hook. Shout out, good times.
Thank you. I'm glad people are enjoying the show and always
Yay!
I feel
if
like
this is 60, baby, wait till 100. Wait till one.
That's right.
Wait till 100.
60 episodes
St.
young.
Louis, here we come.
That's right. Thick vegan afro. I feel like this question used to get asked about twice a week. Chris, have you ever been asked to grease someone's scalp?
Yeah, that gets asked about twice a week.
No, I'm not trusted for such things.
I was told that people don't even grease scalps no more.
Honey, that's
so old.
Sisters ain't letting nobody up in their kitchen. And they know if you know, you know. If you know, you know.
Miss 007, DZ, what low budget meal did you make for yourself as a child?
That's
the
same one he made this afternoon for lunch. Top ramen.
we didn't do ramen. The first thing I could think of would be what I would have called fried bologna, and you just stick bologna in the microwave.
No. You know, Demon. That I don't know if that's a St. Louis thing, but my big mama. I'm talking the thick bologna with the red.
Oh, you had the big thick.
You know, around it, and you used to take as a kid, I would take that. I would get all that meat off that red.
And then floss with it.
You know. And then you fry it, and then grandmama would fry it in that cast iron skillet, and then it bubble up, and you pop that sucker, and it's just crisp and burnt up. Am I got the munchies? Anybody else? Is it just me?
Yeah, no, Mark. And I hope the sixth thing that you grab is something to eat, a munch on.
Tight show. Gotta go. Tight show.
Did you ever eat a sugar sandwich?
Absolutely not. Me on sugar? Are you out your mind?
You never had like a sugar bread, like
azúcar for my Spanish people in the chat. Azúcar.
The white Wonder Bread, and then you pour the white sugar on it and then fold it in half. You never ate a sugar bread?
Diabetes. Look, I have all my digits, all my fingers, and all my toes. I ain't about to. No, why in the world? No, I want to keep my feet.
You never ate a sugar sandwich. Mark ate. This is why he ate EDDDD. He didn't eat a sugar sandwich. Chris, you ain't never had a sugar sandwich?
No, I've never even heard of such a thing.
What is that? Why would you eat a sugar sandwich when there's
so
much
black
other stuff
people know about sugar sandwiches? And I'm sure somebody in the comments probably said, "Yeah, I've had a sugar sandwich."
You didn't have that in St. Louis. You did not have that in St. Louis.
Yes, they did have that in St. Louis. I know plenty of people. And then they had it. But people thought they was doing it when they used to put the butter on it. They would put the blue bonnet margarine on it and then pour the sugar on it. And be like, oh, my sandwich better than yours because I got the butter. And I used to be jealous because we ain't had no butter. I'd be like, damn.
Fab540 says, DZ, what does grease my palms mean? Yeah, put a little money in it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Chris. You got your black card. I think you got to press. You got to
No, I've never needed to do that. That's great. So many great questions, so many great comments, so many great cash apps tonight. Everybody's loving MM. Yeah. The 60th episode has been a big one. B, what else do we have? It is 10:20 Eastern. What?
I'm having Brenda Grayson on, featuring her next week. She's going to feature her man cave.
Great.
And I'm going to view the photos that she sent last year when she started on it and she finished it. So I'm gonna have her on to talk about it, and it's really nice. And I'm glad when I did Dennis's man cave, that was her she was the inspiration for that, because she's like, oh, I want to do something for my husband. So that's why I showed what I did for Dennis. So now that she's done, I'm featuring that next week. I want people to watch that. And other than that, I want people to see my flyer, because I got a dope show coming up in Bowie. I'm looking forward to this because I love Rodney Perry and I love Teray and I love Joe Claire. We're all family. That's one thing about these gentlemen. I love working with them. So I want people, if you're in that Bowie, if you're in the DMV, did his ass change again?
Am I a magician? Did it just change colors again?
Did you get all those sweaters on Shein? Buy 5
I went to Quick Trip. I bought one. They gave me 60 more for free. I got 60 of them for the 60th. 60 of them. I can keep going. You want me to keep going?
I want you to sell one of them, damn it, so then I don't have to be begging for Daphne's. Since you got
Mark's
did the glasses change too? Did the glasses change too?
Mark is going to pay for Daphne split, and we don't have to be clean anymore.
If MM was a pro wrestler, his nickname would be the Filter. This man changes He's perfect.
Y'all don't want none of this.
I feel bad for Alicia that she lets him.
60.
That she allows him to keep ordering the same shit.
I've heard you say you have children before. Are there children in the house this evening?
Yes.
No, Blake is at his grandparents' house.
Oh.
60th
I
episode.
I knew it was going to get a little ruckusy, so yeah.
See,
we had to put him away.
Okay. All right, that's fair.
Very ruckusy.
B, let's go back to the show. Let's hit this flyer real quick.
Hit the flyer, and then I'm going to say goodnight. And Mark, you better not change again. You better not do a reel.
It's Saturday, November 19th, the Bangin' and Bowie comedy series.
Yeah.
This is serious business, right?
Yeah,
this is
B-Phlat,
B-Flat, Rodney Perry. Who else is on this, B? We got
Joe Claire and Ray Gordon. It's 2 shows, 7 and 10.
That's
and
incredible.
It's already almost sold out. Joe said it's. And a lot of people have been calling me and telling me they're getting tickets and tables, and his shows are normally sold out.
Love it.
So if you're gonna get
what a funny show. Yeah, I love all those comments. BowieCenter.org for tickets. B.
Yes.
I won't even charge you for this part of the show. We had a killer show last Thursday. I know there were some Too Funny Mamas and Tighten Up Tuesday fans out there.
Too Funny Mamas.
Central Stage every Thursday. We've got another show this Thursday. Every Thursday we're doing this. You can get tickets through Metro Tick, Sean Don, Molly Ambergy, Brandon Taylor.
Oh, and how did your show go? Denman, how did your show go? Because I would have been there, but I was
it was fantastic. We were packed to the gills. We got a picture of that too. That's on stage.
Okay. Nice.
Absolutely fun. Shout out to Heil. That mic crushed. Larry Green headlined. Will O'Donnell, the gentleman to my left, he just got St. Louis Funniest. He killed it. Ray Rowley kicked things off. She's on the far to my left, and then Precious J.
So Precious, I know Precious did. I mean,
so funny, and then also near and dear to the Too Funny Mamas family heart, as people donated and helped her with a car wreck about a year ago.
Yep.
And she crushed it. So shout out to anybody that came out to Central Stage. We're doing these shows every Thursday. I host them, and we've got so many great comics coming through. So B, thank you for letting me tell people about that, and shout out to Trey Parmalee for the photos.
I appreciate it because I'm sure eventually I'll be on one of them. And if I come home,
you will. Yamanika's coming, and a couple of
love Yamanika. Oh, she's hilarious.
A couple of ladies I do a podcast with might be here in the new year.
What day is it on again?
We do that. We do this every Thursday, but for you, we'll do it on whatever day.
I think we're landing on the 3rd. Well, we're planning to come home on the 28th of December and stay until January 2nd.
Oh, well then we'll have to do a show.
Yeah, so I'll probably do it that Thursday, the 28th.
It's kind of short notice, so we'll just lower your rate.
Oh, look at that.
Put it on the bill. As much as my mic say, just put it on the bill. All right. Gosh. Well, we're gonna close it out. Mark, I appreciate you changing 4 times and letting everybody see.
Honey,
so
good. For the 6th. Hey, it's for you and the 60th. I'm just saying. What else? Where else?
Expensive sweater.
Before you dance them out, Grace, if you would be so gracious to do a 2-shot and get these two smiling. Let's put their faces on the thumbnail. This is the moment you've all been waiting for. Goes from wily commenter to co-host, and what a night! A night of 60 wardrobes, 60 toques.
Yeah,
it's a big one.
Yeah,
Grace is grabbing a couple photos. What a show! Shout out to B. Costos in the live chat.
Yes, shout out to everyone joining us tonight. Celebrating.
Shout out, y'all!
I really love that everybody returned.
Mikey, da, me and you will
Thursday.
Never part. Mikey, da.
Thursday, right here on this channel. Right here on this channel.
Education is expensive.
Kym Whitley, Sherri Shepherd back on
this whole thing.
On Too Funny Mamas this week. Make sure you tune in.
60 more. I've got 60 more. Oh,
and that's sad. That's sad.
For the 60.
Did they come in a bag? That sounds like sweater in the bag.
Girl, you
Thursday,
know how many
Too Funny Mamas with Kym Whitley and Sherri Shepherd. Thursday, Kym Whitley, Sherri Shepherd.
Tomorrow,
Thursday.
B-Phlat on the Dominique podcast, 2 p.m. EST.
You know what? Let's give them the shine. You don't need to see me. All of you are awesome. Come back next week. Support support B. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. 60 episodes. Let's do 60 more. Shout out to Grace and Key.
Bye, Rena.